Okay, thank you. Still got a bit cough.
My camera's
All right.
black.
Your leg
My camera's black.
Oh, you either got three choice, stay, two, restart, three, change another platform. Thank
Wait,
you. No
I
problem.
leave and rejoin.
Anything. Okay, so uh Sunday really see our 3 hours of Chinese Zoom Huh?
Go to the teacher's location.
So is
Like
it
the
under
house.
is
But
it under
it's
is it under JLC?
oh no. It's my other one. This one I've followed since like primary 5.
Oh, you go to the house 3 hours and study Chinese
Yeah. But honestly, it's like it's more
Huh?
of the teacher already planned the work out for us, and it's actually quite interesting to do so. Like I'm okay with it.
How I mean how can you share with us what you mean 3 hours? How to do 3 hours
Alright,
Chinese?
so for
I
now,
can't
right?
even teach 3 hour English. I do that like this morning. Maybe I'm already my
Cause
stamina
I
is
know,
not so
cause
good.
sure, yours is like a lot of reading and stuff, and then after that it's you explaining the thing, and then after that we get like 30 minutes. So that one a bit more. But for mine, right, it's like you know the 词典, the dictionary, e-dictionary for
Yeah.
Chinese.
Uh-huh.
So like we get that, and then after that, all we have to do is so for now, right, my chair is preparing us for like oral and stuff. So like if let's say the topic's about school,
Okay.
like then she her own during her own time, like when we are sleeping or something, she'll go find the words on Chinese dictionary that is like related to school that we can maybe use in our own Chinese aura. So and then after that she write a lot, and then there's also a lot of different topics. Like the one I'm doing right now has like a good solid 80 topics. So like we just have to what's that? We just have to just use our e-dictionary and just search it online. No, that's really all. That's for like now. Sometimes then there's
If you don't want to do searching online, how? That means it's
no.
useless, right?
Yeah, no, but then like, cause she's mainly training us for. I mean, there's also some time when we are doing paper, but she said next year onwards we have to do paper, cause you know, the exam at O level, she need to train us for paper. But for now, she's training us for like, paper 1 at our oral, and then like paper 1 also. If let's say we have to write a compo, she will find out all the words and stuff that we can like go e-dictionary and search. Cause some words, right, it will have the sentence. So and then after that we just search and then we just write it down on a piece of foolscap. Yeah, time will pass very fast one.
So your e-dictionary is what you got a dictionary, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. 3 hours. Oh my goodness.
Can one
But
cause on the other hand, right, it's like we can also just use our earpiece and listen to songs. She won't once it like she will always ask us about our life and stuff, like are we going like I don't know she'll just talk to us a bit and just joke with us. But other than that, she'll just like mostly let us focus on our thing. And then if we need anything, then we will ask her for help. Like that.
Oh, okay. Thanks. How about the math is 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Like I said before, next year you will be not just like explaining everything. You will be taking turns more to more diversified and the spectrum will be wider. So you can see now the lessons are getting a bit different, moving forward. Okay, so let's talk about, I'm not sure Kang Ya or Han Ling will be coming in. So last week we read through this one and we did not really fully completed. So Zach, maybe you read yours. Have you read this? Okay, let's go for Han Ling one.
Yeah.
You finished reading last week? Got no?
Yeah.
No, right?
I think I did. Wait, hold on.
No. Don't have. Last week was just completing it. So can you read yours and then we will end today's lesson for leaderships and missions. And after that, tomorrow onward, the 1st of December will be a total different types of things. And that will end the years for this year 2023. 2024, like I say, there will be a lot of things. I'm not sure. Can you Saturday? You cannot. Saturday also cannot.
Cannot.
Huh? Why?
Cannot. I'm not gonna be like at home.
Oh,
No, yeah, especially at night. Like I say, the night one, I'm going out. I'm not going out. Yeah, I mean in a sense going out, cause going for my tuition makeup. Cause next week I'm going back Malaysia. Oh yeah, speaking of that, then I'm not sure if I can join tuition next week, cause I'm going back on Wednesday night. Maybe see first. I'll let you know when that happens.
Okay, because I'm thinking moving forward in 2024, okay, your LST, because it might be on weekends and others, okay, so the weekends is very important. We are going to, preparing you for your O levels and those Zach, if you are able. So sometimes you're able to calm down. The Saturday evening time is where we will free ourselves from just study, but we exchange idea and we'll be self-taught each other. That will be a good 2 hours. That means it's from 6 to 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, never mind. I will give you all more details for the leadership study camp. Back to you, Tianyu. Going to Malaysia must, okay? Because after that, Tianyu, when school reopen, it's going to be really very hectic for you. So you must unwind yourself a bit. Let's go, Tianyu, a leader.
Right. A leader is basically the heart of the human body. They control and take responsibility for whatever that happens in the family. When it comes to leader, people will think about president or prime minister. For students, they will think about student council or chairperson. Yet, despite so much different type of leaders, not everyone is one. Is it because they don't have the quality for a leader, or is it because they don't know they are already a leader in their own way? Let's find out as we go on.
Okay, so we are saying that we are not sure whether this person are born to be leader or this person are cut to be a leaders in the futures, or this leader can be groomed and trained to be like a leader. Okay, back to you, mission.
Mission means that an important assignment given to a person or group of people, typically involving travel abroad. However, what people don't know is that it can be referred to us also. Mission are usually assigned to us by other people, but mission can also be assigned by us for ourselves. Yes, mission can have different meaning, yet same meaning.
So yes, you're like, for example, the mission is like to rescue someone. The mission is for for yourself, what you're going to achieve in 2024. Your mission for Zachary can be the one sailing to improve your skill, or to help your junior to improve their skills. Ayo, give me a minute now. I mute my WhatsApp first. So there are many ways to look into missions, but the most important way to look at mission, in my opinion, is that how can this mission carry out successful in your essay? How can you convince when you're writing this essay about mission in a creative writing way that you can really make them to believe that this mission is able to carry out? That is, first of all, you have to use a very strong adjectives and adverbs, and of course, the strong preposition to add on the AAP, and of course, you add in your favors, your free spot, whatever it is. But the most important thing is to give good, solid example. An example that can enforce, enhance, and ensure that your readers are able to follow. And I will say that if you're writing this essay, gentlemen, you must follow a pattern, a fixed pattern. Sorry, this is MOE pattern, not my pattern given to you. A pattern that you must really follow from MOE. That is, firstly, secondly, and then you must give your explanation, descriptions, and give them an example, and give them how you convince them with your expression of feeling, and therefore and task, the kind of magic words. Okay, thank you very much. Zach Newton.
Leadership is the art of inspiring and guiding others toward common objectives. Effective leaders communicate a compelling vision, make informed decisions, and foster collaborations. They embody empathy, adaptability, and integrity, building trust within teams. Accountability and commitment to continuous learning are paramount, shaping a positive and impactful leadership style.
Isn't it like you're talking about your sailing club, your CCA? Isn't it like talking about your junior and yourself, and of course your senior? And yes, Zach, you are now Sec3 this year. You're caught in between your senior, who is just retired in April, and then your junior 1 and 2, and with your own same level as Sec3. So next year you're going to be a very important role in your leadership. You're going to pass down your leadership to your Sec3, who are now Sec2 this year. And if you mention about, say, building a trust within the team. So, Zach, who is the captain of your sailing club?
Me.
You are the leader, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so bro, thank you. Well done, huh? Leader, well done. Applause. Then you must applaud him. Daniel, yes, come on, Daniel. Yes, okay. Now, sir, do you have something in mind now? Who will be taking over your leadership? This is recording live, so what you say must be.
Yes, because in my CCA in Sec 2, there's only 2 people. So, yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Hey, no kidding. I thought your sailing clubs got 十几个人呢。
No, there's only 15 people in total. My year already got 5.
这么少啊？
Yeah, next year only got 2.
What the hell? How come?
Because
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God. That means I'm so sorry. By next year, if the set one not coming in, I think your sailing club can close shop already, right?
Yeah.
No, serious. Is it really true? No, can close shop already, right?
Yeah. We're thinking of closing the CCA already.
Ayo, so sad.
Because our intake now, right, for DSA is also like very bad.
Nobody like to I am sailing because
No. It's like no, because ACSI and RI they take out all the good sailors. So
say again.
so like because of ACS and RI, so they take out everyone like that's like good. Then like all those that got like rejected by both school, right? And like probably Victoria as well. Then they just come to our school.
Oh yo, what you see? Zach, look at it. It's so competitive. Even just sailing club already, can you? It's so damn bloody competitive. So can you imagine when you're writing an essay, it's so competitive and write good things. And so Zach, you can see with this, you can feel that now the competition is heating up. The competition is so strong. The competition is so aggressive. The competition is like so hungry that people are getting the best of the best. So Zach, you must do something to push up your sailing club. Okay. So well, thanks for your sharing of this. I was very flabbergasted and shocked and astonished to hear such a news that SGI is closing down sailing club. Are you? Okay. Carry on your mission, please.
A mission statement is a concise declaration encapsulating an organization's core purpose, values, and overarching objectives. It serves as a guiding compass outlining the fundamental reasons for the organization's existence and its commitment to specific principles, typically short and impactful. The mission statement communicates the essence for an organization, providing clarity for internal and external stakeholders about its identity, goals, and values that drive its activities. I actually got this from my school's like leadership camp, so I just like pretty much copy pasted.
Don't worry. Thanks for your honesty. Zach, you can tell, right? Since Uncle Raymond's and your school are not wrong in line with this mission statement. So Zach, seriously, for the next 10 months, we don't count December, the next few 10 months. Okay, we count next month all the way to September. For the next 10 months, you have a very uphill task to climb. To write good essay is one thing. To write an essay that is so good because you're in SGI, I can tell you a lot of them write a super duper good essay. So you really have to write like an IP essay. Okay, so you have to think beyond what your classmates and your schoolmates at the same cohort are thinking. Don't forget, all these are marked by the people there who know what to do, like myself. And then from there, we can tell whether you copy from somewhere or your own experience or your own choice of word. You see, you need to polish your writing skill. So really seriously, I urge all of you next month onwards and follow on, you really need to submit your homework. No matter how busy you are. I mean, yes, you have to go for your holiday for a while. So am I. I'm going for my holiday as well. Okay. So, but then again, it's hi, Haning. Wait, hello, Haning.
Hi, Joe.
Hello. Okay. So you have to understand this mission statement is not that easy as what it is. You must know that, Zach, your mission now is not just to make sure your sailing clubs is booming up, coming back. Hopefully, you can have the inspiration, aspirations to motivate the set one to join, even though they are not from DSA. Nevertheless, your mission is not just to move them into it, but at the same time, you also have your mission statements. That is to write well, okay, in whatever you do, And the most important, and all of us here, including myself, is that we have to continue to upgrade ourselves, improve ourselves. The only way is to keep writing. You see, I've been doing this in and out for so many years. Okay, even sometimes I do make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I say, oh, you see, Uncle Raymond, I think you make this mistake. Like, for example, the famous one is tuition and tuition. Oh, you see, so because I get used to that, you see, I'm more to the Singlish. But if you want to speak proper English, of course, you have to write to pronounce it correctly. Okay, yeah, I'm not Lao Wai. I'm not the British people, who read perfect English. I'm still a Chinese. Yeah, you can say, Uncle Raymond, no excuse. You're English teachers. You have to project yourself as something. Sorry, that's not me. When I need to project myself, I will project myself. Okay, so thank you, Zachary. Really a very fruitful explanation for what your school is doing. It's very saddening and hardening to hear that, if the sailing club is to close down, it's your baby. I mean, you don't want to graduate and see your sailing club gone, so you need something to improve it. All right, so Han-Ling, can you read the ones for this? Thank you.
When asked to define the ideal leader, many will emphasize traits such as intelligence, toughness, determination, and vision, the qualities traditionally associated with leadership. Such skills and smarts are necessary but insufficient qualities for the leader. Often left off the list are softer, more personal qualities, but they're also essential. Although a certain degree of analytical and technical skill is a minimum requirement for success, studies indicate that emotional intelligence may be the key attribute that distinguishes outstanding performers from those who are merely adequate.
From those who are merely adequate, merely, that means not 100%, merely just to manage to make it. So, you mentioned that to define the leaderships in your essay like this one, you say the skills and smarts are necessary. Yes, very true. But they lack of these sometimes. But do you know there are some leaders who never 没有读书的都可以做 leader， 对吗？好汉雷啊，就像我们以前的那些爷爷啊 ，I believe our great grandfather, most of them 90% or 80% 没有去读书的，他们是 street smart 的。From there they start to learn, the hard knocks and become a good leader, become professional businessman, 头家头家。Yeah, not easy. But now, in fact, like I say, all of you are born in this era that a lot of people say you are the worst generation. After analyze it, I have to take back my word. You are not the worst generation. You are one of the toughest generations compared to the past 3 generations. No need to compare to 10 generations or 祖宗18代. That's the past 3 generations. The 3 generation will be your parents, that is your parents and me, your grandparents, and then your great-grandparents. So 你们是第4代. So these 4th generation leaderships, in fact, I don't know how you agree with me. It's not easy because you guys have a lot of things to fall in place. Meaning that you have to embrace to technology. And now with AI, ChatGPT, technologies keep changing. Now got driverless car. Then got Grab. This time got drone. Don't know what the next thing they come to mind. Python programming. So much things so that you are really information overload. Are you able to handle it? So my advice is continue to write down your trains of thoughts. Okay, so for next round, creative writing next year, it's like you guys have to express yourself, to write some things that, not just express students, because this will prepare you for A-level and university writing. Okay, I'm so shocked now, 10 years hard, Zachary. What I was doing my Set 4 boot camp, Zachary, you were there, right? How's that? Right, I'm so shocked, right? That people was telling me to write a university paper is 500 words, 800 words, right? I was so shocked to hear that. It's about 5,000 words. So if you don't do it now, practice now, hey, seriously, you got problem, how to go university like that? Don't say go university. A-level alone is 800 words. Back to you. Mission. Han-Ling.
All right, sure. I have to clarify something. I think I rewrote, miswrote something. It's supposed to be mission statement on the first one, but mission statements tend to be strong defined guidelines that keep people along lines that are meant for their success. Yeah. I miswrote. I forgot to write the word statement after missions like twice.
Mission statement here, you mean?
Yeah. Both of them should be mission statements.
Like that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mission statements in the end are still goals that are set for one to push forward to achieve and of prime importance for people to have.
Oh, mission statement tend to be strong, defined guidelines, keep people along. Nice. Yes, very true. You see, in the military, every time when they go out, there's a mission. So sometimes they go out, they got three possibilities. One is successful mission, second is a failed mission, third is mission half accomplished. Okay, possible mission half accomplished. This can be justified. I think Harling history student in Hitler case, we got successful the blizzard, right? Where they attack the fast attack because they starting very successful. But when years go by, all the soldiers cannot tahan really, cannot take it. They cannot have a fast attack, correct or not? Like speed, yes, you can do it. But how long can you run? Sorry, Harling. Now you and I run, of course you'll win me lah. Okay. Definitely, okay. Swimming, maybe we can just on par. But after 30 years, I tell you, confirm.
Sure. My swimming, really good one. Cannot.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be able to.
You swim,
Yeah, a lot. You can ask them. We swim together.
I used to swim better than I used to run better than my swimming because I take part in 50-meter freestyle and 100-meter sprinting. So now, I mean, of course, I will lose you lah. Okay, you'll win. But after 50 years, which you are 60 years old, confirm you cannot run faster than your grandson. True enough. So you see, the thing is that your mission by then 60 years old is not to run with your grandson already. You might compete with other things like playing chess, correct? Or playing something that is less strenuous to your body, make yourself not so taxing and make yourself more, to make sure that, you're still the best, or, something like that. But of course, sometimes you must give chance to your grandchildren and win. So these mission statements, you're right, is to define something that in a war, like Hitler, or even in any mission carried out in the military. Take for example in the police force. So our mission go out is to get rid of all the drug trafficking. Sometimes yes, we got 100 successful, sometimes not successful, sometimes half successful. Why? Because some funny drug addict can jump down from 8 stories. Can really literally jump down from the building, from the HDB flat. Serious. They rather jump down than get caught. And some even can hold on to the latch of the window, thinking that the policeman will not see them. Very funny. Okay, they knowing that once they get caught means it's a death sentence. So they will test their luck. I hate to use the word now. They will try their luck and jump and then end up too bad. Either they get themselves crippled, still go for death sentence, or they die. So yes, I totally agree with this mission statements here. Let me send on to Kang Yao. Is still not in. I think Kang Yao cannot make it. I think it's elimination now. Now, being a leader, sorry, I read Kang Yao's answer. If we are listening, Kang Yao, don't mind. Being a leadership is not a thing nor a person. So what is it about? It is more like a platform. Okay, what kind of platform are we talking about? That helps other people on the organizations and the leader himself. So this is your introductions. So if you're writing a leadership essay, you must be very precise and concise. To have a good leader is not just having a good leadership, but also a good team players or teammates that contribute into the organizations. Other than having a good teamwork, the leader should have good qualities, like, for example, what you have to write this. Other than having good teamwork, the leader should have good qualities like honesty, integrity, sincerity, punctuality, and discipline. I feel that these are the few qualities that a leader must have. A leader should look forward to in order to achieve a good leadership. What is the difference between a manager, a boss, and a leader? You realize these three are all leaders, but which one do the best job? Okay, missions could be anything, like what you're right, anything. It can be any missions. Okay, anything from a small goal all the way to a very big one. Very true. Okay, I believe mission is a very important and crucial part of our daily life. An entire life without missions in our life would be meaningless and mundane. A mission is what make people go through their days. Yeah, it's true. So like, I'm so sorry to use the example of a cancer patient. Okay, a cancer patient, every day, his mission is to make sure that he go through his life every day. Agree or not, can you? Like a cancer patient, his mission is to, oh my God, I hope tomorrow I'm still alive. Oh, Zachary, Okay, a cancer patient is seriously, if the doctor says, sorry, Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so, you only got 3 months to live. So you have the person have 3 choices. Either, okay, you just believe what you say and live the 3 months. The second one, no. I don't accept the 3 months. I live on to continue to do my best to make use of the 3 months. Okay, so as a cancer patient, you say, sorry, cancer patient, you got 3 months to live. So option 1, okay, I wait for 3 months, I die. Second one, no, I don't accept the 3 months lifespan. I believe I can live longer. That's option 2. The option 3, as a leader, you know that this person have cancer. You know he himself have cancer. You know you're not going to live forever, live longer. If you can live longer than 3 months, it's like a bonus. It's God gift. But if you know you cannot live for 3 months, what are you going to do? That's the option 3 as a leader. This leader will embrace by telling them, okay, I know I got 3 months, so I'm going to do something very useful. I'm going to make these 3 months to be a legacy for myself. I'm going to help people. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to go for missions, right? To fulfill like something that, before I die, people can remember me or remember this cause or mission that I'm going to carry out. So same thing, every day when we wake up, you're right, Kang Yao, we must have a mission. Not only just wake up, go to school, take exam, come home, things like that, day after days, then you graduated, then you come out to work, and then you forgot that the past 10 years, 20 years of life studying, what is the purpose of studying? Okay, your mission is not just study. The mission is not just to get knowledge. The mission is not just all this. The mission is that every day you're right, Kang Yao, every day you go to school, you experience different things, different lifestyle. That is the most important. Okay. Thank you for all of your contributions. So, Tianyu, let's finish up today's all this, and then we move on. Back to you, Tianyu.
All right. As a 15-year, I have to read this again.
Yeah. We
Okay.
recall. Yeah.
As a 15-year-old student studying in Singapore, next year is going to be an important one. Next year will be O-level, an exam for every 16-year-old, as it will be an important year, I will definitely need to have some mission I need to hit. One of my missions should be the same as the others, while the remaining will be different from the others. Continue reading to see what my missions are. As I stated above, next year is an important year for me. It will decide on how hard my future career path will be. That is I think I meant to write that is O-levels, but
Okay.
it's fine. Even if that is O-level. The grades I'm given will definitely plan out how easy or hard my future career will be. Even if I go ITE, it doesn't mean my career is instantly damaged. It just means the path to my career will be different from others. After all, no matter what job we take, it will eventually lead to retirement. So we should get our dream job to enjoy our working time. I'm going to rephrase the quote from someone I admire. All road leads to the same end.
Yeah, as somebody say that. Very good. You now know how to use the fables to add into your essay. That is the most important.
Wait, who said that?
Yeah, I know.
Because from mine, I watch it from a gamer,
No.
Faker, right? He said
Huh?
it to someone because he said they were like, League of Legends, the game.
League of Legends.
This person Faker, he's like a very like famous person for the game. And then one of the opponent team, right? You know how they will make videos to like taunt each other, right?
Okay.
The opponent was like saying something like, "Oh, after all, our role is gonna be them winning the thing." They didn't win, because it was the other team. And then the Faker replied with, "After all road leads to me," as the famous
Yeah.
quote.
So there is someone say that, I can't remember, but it's true. All roads lead to the same guy. All roads leads to Rome. Okay, there's this one Julius. He said all roads leads to Rome. But what I like to hear from you, that say no, seriously, I don't mind. I'm not saying IT is no good. That day I was doing a police duty. So one of the officers was telling me that his son is going to go for GP1. You know what GP1, 2, and 3 are? AL1, AL2. GP1 means NA and NT. Group 3 lah. Group 3 is Express. So I said, wow, I don't encourage my student to go IT in. I was talking not so good thing about IT, and then you know what he said? Can you? I was from IT. Oh shit, man, honey, I don't know how to swallow my words. Shit, damn it.
No, but IT now is actually not that bad though, to be fair.
No, actually IT is only best because the student there do not prioritize listening and stuff.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they
But
rather go do. It's not like the courses there are like shit. Like
Yeah.
it's not
If
like
an
they
IT
go there and then
student
they just ask you go smoke, go vape. It's the student who go there are the one doing it.
yeah, exactly. But like the course now is actually pretty decent.
you
It's
can
like
get them
compared
started.
But
to
then
the
the thing is
past, right?
that
It's like
what happened in the past is already like how do I
yeah,
say it's very sad now. So like let's say even if you are a very good student for ITE and go ITE, people are like, oh my god, you come from ITE like that.
yeah, it's because like of all like the past students are like just setting the
Yeah,
reputation.
even polytechnic are also like this.
Poly, you can go somewhere. IT, everywhere you can go somewhere. It's just that
Singapore
how hard
is
you
really
try.
for you. You're right,
Yeah.
Han Ling. You're absolutely right, Zachary. You're absolutely right, Tin Yu. Zach, to be honest, is there any SGI went to IT before?
I'm not sure.
I mean, based on your knowledge, I mean, your friends and your... No, I don't know.
You know, because a lot of them went to like either poly or JC.
Correct. So you see, I was so shocked when he told me he's from IT and went through a lot of path. And then he told me, you're right, no, Zach, you're right, or Tian Yu and Han Ling. He said, now the IT is totally different from my generation when I go to IT. When I went to IT, is the end. IT stand for is the end already. They got this 9-tech and higher 9-tech. Now he told me, okay, in IT is all about higher 9-tech. That means all the students will have a chance to go to poly. Then after poly, if they are so good, they go to university. That means there are some staff, there are some students who take a longer path. Whereas like for IP student, you maybe take 5 years to graduate. But this poor boy, because slow learning or not so good in study, not so inclined in study, but he's very hardworking and disciplined, he might take 10 years to complete his university. So you are right. All routes lead to the end of TNU. So thanks to your sharing about IT, then I start to open up my eyes. I start to do a bit of research. To be honest, I wouldn't want any of my students go to IT, but to be honest again, I have a few students from IT who did very well and graduated from university. All right. But then I feel that this is quite a bit of waste of time. To me, it's a waste of time when, you can save up because, Han Ling, Tian Yu, and exactly, let's be fair. You guys are you're already wasting 2 years of your time in the army already. To me, it's a wasting 2 years of your time in the army, but you still have to waste this 2 years in army because it's our responsibility as a guy to protect this country. Okay. But the government has somehow compensated people like us who serve the army for me, it's 2.5 years. And some of them even longer with sign on. So the government has also compensated and give us a lot of perks and benefits to kind of in returns. And then of course, the good thing is that, as a ex-army personnel, you have a lot of good things. So that is not that bad. So after many years in the education for 30 years, to be honest, 30 years in my education life, in and out, giving tuitions in the MOE and all these things, study about educations. I totally, truly agree with you, Zach, that IT is no more, is the end. You are right, Tian Yu and Han Ling, is the student who spoiled the reputation of ITE. You're right, Zach. Last week, I went to Sim Lim Square. My my nephew want to get the plug, cannot buy. So I went to Sim Lim Square. So this guy came out and served me. I went to 2 shops, and both of them are internship. And it looks decent like the 3 of you. Not like Abeng Aseng. It's Abeng Aseng, like Paikia, like gangster, or got tattoo, things like that. Very nice boy. And then I say, oh, you're from Poly? No, I'm from IT. I was so shocked. I control my composure. Oh, okay. And they speak very well. And then what are you here for? I'm doing my internship here. Oh, and they speak very well English. And they look like you're very decent. Uncle Raymond 可能是 really Tian Yu cannot judge a book by its cover. I thought they are poly students, they are not IT. So Uncle Raymond also wrong. Sometimes I need to change my perceptions from to certain people. So now I have to find out more what IT is going to apply and supply, because honestly, the new AL scoring can change a lot of things. It's your generation. Uncle Raymond is old already. It's now my younger son and your generation to go and do through this system already. True enough, all of you will get a degree. But question is whether after getting a degree, can you find a good job? That's another question. All right. So what? You're Dr. Han Ling, Dr. Zachary, Dr. Tian Yu. So big deal. Of course, when you're a doctor, definitely you will have 100% you got a job, man. You sure got a job in the hospital, okay? Right, confirm. But the thing is that the competitions are. Han Ling, your turn, please.
The mission statement may seem small, but serves a very prominent purpose in the journey of a leader. The mission statement, like the head of a spear, serves the purpose of being the guideline for the leader and his followers to live along. What will be a mission statement? There should be a question mark at the end.
Yeah. Okay, so my question to you, the question mark is, where is your this part here? So today is the last lesson already. If we have time, you have to fill in. If we have no time, I'm so sorry. You can do on a piece of paper, submit to me. I think for Zach and Han Ling, it's very important to complete this essay, because it's kind of drill hard to yourself what you want to achieve, not just 2024. Okay, Zachary, please.
In life, each of us holds the power to craft a unique path that we would like to take on through life. For me, this composition is guided by a personal mission and a set of principles that serve as my inspiration to do better in the future and as a better person overall. As an ordinary student, there will definitely be missions and targets I need to aim to hit. Some of them may be unrealistic, but it's a motivation that will push me to become a better student, a better leader, and a better person overall.
Yeah, I don't say you're wrong to say there are some mission that is unrealistic, may seem unrealistic. So for example, Zachary, maybe you decide to say, hey, I want to score all my subject in A1, but knowing that your Chinese may not be good, you say A1 can or not? Please, it's not that you don't hit the unrealistic target that you say I want of A1. It's better to have a unrealistic target than no target at all. Of course, realistic target, unrealistic target is two different words, the North and the South Pole. But I feel that having unrealistic target is better than no target, no mission. Just like that lor, can pass lor, cannot pass, no big deal, 出来做工咯，这样咯。Okay, go at army sign on. That's what my generation did last time, Zach. Last time we don't have all these opportunities, so it's those students who cannot make it. Some of my classmates who cannot make it. They really sign on in the army, no? You know what I know? Because Set 4, they fail their English. Most of them fail their English, and then fail their math. They'll go and sign on in the army or go to SAF boys. They'll work. Then I'll go continue my study. Then after I finish and study, I go to army. I saw them. Hey, wow, they become sergeant. Then I say, oh, they sign on. That's the best part for them. And then how long they're going to last, good luck to them, nobody knows. But I also want to sign on that time, but because I want to take a law degree, I thought the government can sponsor me the law degree. Sadly, I did not get in, so that's it. I go to police because of my health condition, I cannot get in. So anyhow, I came out of army. I really want to sign on in the Navy, seriously. But that is how it works. Life is so it's a very at first I thought it's very realistic, but it's quite unrealistic to me. So nothing wrong. Continue to have some unrealistic targets. Nothing wrong. Okay, but at least who knows, you might hit one day. Okay, now let me talk about Kang Yao. Next year I will be Set 3. Not sure what awaits me. My mission is to be a better person than this year. More compassionate. Are you sure now? You're not compassionate now. More kind and more diligent and more responsible. I would also want to take out some leadership roles or qualities along the way the next year. I also want to have better grades. Definitely you have to. That was better than last year. Lastly, I also want to spend more time with my family and friends and go out more, not just to coop up in my room. Definitely. You know what? Han Ling and Tian Yu. And if you really want to work McDonald's, tell me. So one of my friends called me, 大哥，我真的不行啊，我要我的女儿去找工作，她整天在家里玩手机，我看她2粒眼睛都要掉出来了。 哇，整天玩手机嘞，有没有工作？ So I found out for 可以吗？ McDonald's is now paying $9.60 per hour. If you are interested, let me know. But
I
you
thought
have
it was
to work.
16.
Huh?
I thought it was 16 or 12.
$16 per hour?
The McDonald's near my house pays 12.
So much. Or is it the anchor point, that one?
No, it's Tiong Bahru MRT.
How you know it's $12?
Cause I applied before, but then like I couldn't. But then like they say, I must work for like 3 months. If not, then cannot.
Yeah, correct. So don't. Yeah, never mind. You finish your O level, then you come and work with Uncle Raymond in Tea Cartel. Okay, the job here is much better than McDonald's. We pay $11 to $12 per hour. $9 to $12 per hour, depends on the experience. Okay, all right. So he was asking me, how is it? I said, is it better to work or better to stay at home? I say, 大哥 at least 你的女儿在家里在玩手机好过她在外面乱乱跑乱乱交错朋友嘞。是啦 but not every day。 哇，我老婆做工，我做工，她整天在家就是手机不懂在做什么。我说难道她是看 porno 还是什么看那种不良的嗜好的东西咩？不是这样讲。可是大哥我不要她沉迷to addicted to the phone。 You see that's why I say this generation is very stressed. It's not because they are lousy. Last time we all don't watch handphone. Of course, we don't have handphone. We always go out and play. Play until very late. I think when I come back, my auntie don't allow me to come home. They lock me outside the house. I have to sit outside the house, hungry, tired, dirty, smelly, and thirsty. But I went out to play football, basketball, badminton, table tennis, you name it. Play marble, anything. Catch spider fighting, guppy, fighting fish. This is the outdoor. This is how every day my mom will not see me at home when during holidays. But now it's the other way around. Because at home got Wi-Fi, I can play game. I don't know next generation, your children. You see, your parents and my generation is play outdoor. Your generation is play indoor. What about next generation? What will they do? So plan a manageable timetable. That's your next paragraph about talking about manageable timetable. Leave leave time for bonding with my family, of course, very good. That's a good one. And also friends and meet more inspiring people. Wow, inspiring people. That means you have to go really search YouTube and look through Robert Kawasaki, the Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and then spend more time at wakeboarding. Not too much but not too much. Not forgetting your study, but it's good to de-stress from wakeboarding. As mentioned, I would love to go, but after you telling me so expensive, I think I will think twice or 3 times before go wakeboarding. Okay, I love water sport. Maybe I'm too old. By the time I go wakeboarding, I think it will break my bones. Okay, this will be a bit KIV for me. Reflect and meditate more about myself. Yeah, I think you should learn from him. You sometimes need to reflect and meditate about what is life, what is good for you. Thank you. So this is a summary. Okay, just go through it. Don't mind. Hanling, 孙子.
Successful leader must have the right character, be able to motivate others, provide clear direction, have a sense of military adaptation and diplomatic genius, and work hard to make the nation stronger. As Sun Tzu has said himself, he had always kept to this statement. Careful, calm, he had never for a second doubted his abilities and his course of leadership, and most importantly, passed his teachings on to people in his writings. Education is also one of his strong suits, and he recognized that and placed great emphasis on passing experiences knowledge. War to him is nothing but another trivial matter.
I think during his like living in the 7 country fighting one another. It's like, I get sick and tired already. Okay. And then he just want to bring peace to the whole entire country. And also because of his leaderships, today we understand what is the art of war. Thank you. Okay, let's read Kan Yao one. Qin Shi Huang was the founder of the Qing dynasty and the first emperor of a unified China. Instead of maintaining the title of king borne by the previous Shang and Zhou rulers, he ruled China from 221 to 210 BC as the first emperor of Qing dynasty. So short, very short span. In order to keep enemies from attacking China at bay, Qin Shi Huang ordered to build the Great Wall of China, which is a remarkable feat at that time. It also helped to make a new massive national road system. Wow. So you see, until today, China's are using that kind of system. During his reign, his generals greatly expanded the size of the Chinese state. South of Chu permanently added the Ye's lands of Hunan and Guangdong to the Chinese cultural orbit, and campaigns in inner Asia conquered all those loops from the nomadic Xiongnu, although the Xiongnu later rallied under the Mengdu Changyu. So you see China as such a things 啊，中国有山多啊，人多，山多，还有是什么多啊？脚车多还是汽车多？ So you say this leadership is so important, Kang Yao, is because he not only unified the whole entire one country until today. I think without Qin Shi Huang today, we like always like to mention that it's like Europe separate. Can you your turn?
All right. Alexander the Great, a king during the July 356 BC to June 323 BC. Within the 32 years he lived, he managed to secure himself in the Hall of Fame in Greece. Alexander the Great made a lot of great achievements in his life. Let's name one of them. Alexander the Great was a very smart person when it comes to military. So using his military knowledge, he could easily revitalize. Is it? Oh, revolutionize warfare. He implemented the concept of the phalanx, a tightly packed formation of heavily armored infantry armed with long spear called sarisas. I don't know how to pronounce.
Sarisas, correct.
Sarisas. Alexander the Great left a huge impact and influenced the future generation, to the point people like Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte admire and sought to
I like
emulate
the way you say Bonaparte.
Bonaparte admire and sought to emulate his military tactic.
I'm just curious now, I'm a bit confused. So is Julius Caesar first or Alexander first?
Given by this, right, it is actually no, it doesn't really say anything. All it says is that it inspired the person to use the tactic. It never says it can be like they're both wait, how I see?
No,
How do I turn off?
I think Julius Caesar's first, then Alexander. If I'm not mistaken, it should be Julius. Never mind. Okay. So you choose Alexander the Great because he's also one of the great leaders who conquer 3 continents. Not easy, yeah. Okay, and sadly to say, he died because he was bitten by a mosquito. Died of malaria. Poor thing. Okay, Zach, you did not complete, so it's okay. Zach, so why not you read to the class, please? So this is how, wait, I'm sorry. This is how we're going to write. A leader with a mission is a leader with a vision's essay. A leader with a mission is a leader with a vision essay. Yeah, different. Let's go.
A leader with a mission is a leader with a vision essay. Leadership is the exercise of power. It can be defined as an act of making something happen that would not otherwise occur. Warner Burke, 2002.
So when you're writing your essay in university, you have to write down the name of this and the year. So because at the end of your essay, which is 5,000 words or university, a few thousand words, you have to give biographies and autobiography of the persons, okay, that you copy this inside your essay. So you cannot be plagiarism, you cannot take away people's idea. Carry on.
This is easy to write the definition of leadership, but it's quite hard to practice in real life. The behavior does not matter first in leadership, and the skills are second. There is hell of difference between manager and a leader. The manager more likely depends on management skills, planning, organizational and communication skills, but the leader does have the skills of a manager as well, and some more qualities. Some people born with qualities of a good leader and some people develop such qualities to
be a good leader.
To be a good leader. There are many qualities which a leader must have, like confidence, charisma, and the qualities continue to grow in a leader with experience.
Yes. So this is the start of it. Carry on the next. Wait, let me see. Give me a minute. Okay. This one. Carry on. Finish.
There are
There are
different
different.
styles of leadership. Some leaders have no style, which is right for some situation and wrong for some situations as well. Managers, stakeholders, staff, all people have different style of leadership according to different situations. For leadership to work well, people, employee, and interested outsiders must be able to connect their expectations, aims, and activities to a basic purpose or philosophy of the organization. This foundational philosophy should provide vital reference points for employees' decision and actions.
True. So you can see for this one, it's not just like some people have this who like managers and leaders. There's difference. A leaders may not be a manager. A manager can be a leader, but may not be a good one. So that's two different things. Wait, somebody send me something. Oh, you got this one. Okay, then you submit it later. If you can, Zach. Sorry, I just received your message. Okay, let's move on to vision. Okay, honey, vision. Thanks, Zach. Vision, honey.
Hold on. Vision defines the desired or intended future state of a specific organization or enterprise in terms of its fundamental objective and or strategic direction. Vision is a long-term objective.
Yeah, vision is a long-term. That's why you see the one of the national song. We have a vision for tomorrow. Vision. Inside vision, we got a lot of mission. We got a lot of things that we need to add on. Okay, what is the vision? Vision means how far can you see? And talk about mission, honey.
Mission defines the fundamental purpose of an organization or an enterprise, describing why it exists. Mission is a short-term objective.
Got it now? Mission is a short-term. Okay, wait, give me a minute. Let me see. Values, honey.
Values, beliefs that are shared among the stakeholders of an organization. Values drive an organization's culture and priorities. And everybody, like executives, managers, staff, customers, suppliers, stakeholders, etc., need solid philosophical principles in terms of mission, vision, and values on which to base their expectations, decisions, and actions.
I agree. You agree, huh? Everyone's, whether managers, leaders, boss, have a values. So you can have a best mission, vision statements, value. When it comes to value, how do you values? Say, take for example, your school. All your school have a mission statement and visions, goal and objectives. Then when they come to the core values, what they really want from you as a student, from the staff, from the principal, vice principal, from the canteen operator, from the auntie, uncle who are cleaning up or taking care of the whole entire building, the cleaners. See, do you respect the cleaners or any of your classmates or schoolmates? Do they respect the cleaners? Can you, honey, Zachary?
Yeah. Honestly, some of us we do, some of us we just like we won't like bully them, or you're just like I must just greet them. And
Okay,
that's
greet them
it.
is one thing, but do you keep the toilet clean now? Because they are the
No.
ones who clean. No, right? So do you don't keep the toilet clean, that means you don't respect them. So my question is that when you go inside the toilet and pee, do you flush the toilet? When you shit in the toilet, do you really flush and do any? I can tell you,
Yes.
some of my ex-students take the toilet paper like nobody business. And then go and stuck on the toilet bowl. And then stuck here, stuck there. And sometimes I have to go to the toilet to investigate. You know why? Some of them will keep some secret thing behind the toilet, flushing toilet, the flush toilets things. So what is the values? We no point talking, but if you want to respect those cleaners, auntie, uncle who maintains the place, you need to behave yourself, take care of the things. 以身作则. Not like because just to greet them. One side you greet them, but on the other side, that student go behind the toilet and do all funny things, graffiti vomited or all these things. Dirty the toilet, throw the toilet paper onto the ceiling, stuck there like Spider-Man, and poor auntie have to scrub it up from there. Why? Stress, the student. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so one more of this, honey. The
more similar the parties. Wait, sorry, bro. I brief out that one. The
Then
more
why?
similar the parties
In diet and are the more likely favorable
diet
outcomes.
are, the more likely a favorable outcome. It means if every individual and teams know their duties and if they match the goals to strategic direction of the organization, that they will have the same thinking and they will work together on the same path, which is the strategic direction of the organization to get a better outcome. Strategic direction of organization is very important. On March 6, 1990, West Germany, Daimler-Benz and Japan Mitsubishi Group revealed that they had a secret meeting in Singapore to work on an intensive cooperation among their different projects and lines of business because German's corporate structure does not mesh or fit with Mitsubishi Group development approach.
So you see their leaders, even though they have different things, they also want to get the best of it. How? Not just because they are gasu or gassy or scared to lose or scared of this thing. They just want to make sure that in order to carry out the leaderships of their products, the best marketing products, they always look for the best things. So same thing in leaders. You see, their mission is to make sure their Mitsubishi spare parts must be as good as the Germans, and because their vision as uphold. You know, in World War II, you know the Zero Fighter, Harley. You know it's a Zero Fighter.
No, not really.
Zero Fighter is the aeroplane by the Japanese. They call the Zero Fighter because the aeroplane 是圆圆红红粒嘛. So the kamikaze plane is called the Zero Fighter. Okay? And then the American don't laugh. I'm not sure. I don't think any of your teacher will tell you this. Don't go away. The American fighter plane is called, ready? Blah, blah, black sheep.
I had to like stretch my pants here.
That's what.
Getting quite stuck.
Avi, after all, they go to sleep after that.
No. You don't believe Zach. Zach, don't laugh. All of you don't laugh. You go and type World War II American fighter plane, blah, blah, black sheep. Because of this blah, blah, black sheep, you know why? Most of the pilots in this group are all ex-prisoners, people who got commit crime. So they were given a chance to represent the country to fight. So you see, I say, if you won the war, you got your freedom. So, honey, if you and I are criminal, right? Myself, I go and fight, correct now. I stay in the jail, I also die. I go and fight, I die if you're a hero. People remember me as a hero, not a criminal. But if after I won the war, I come back, my crimes are gone and I'm so a hero. Of course, I go and fight, right? Correct, I tell you. You go and Google, really got blah, blah, black shit. I'm not kidding you, honey. So you don't believe next year you go out. Sir, my this stupid tuition teacher say, got this American play called blah, blah, black shit. Is it true, You go and go, you know why this aeroplane from the American
No,
is...
Cha, I never say I never say I don't believe. I'm just saying both makes you sleep afterwards.
No, I know you believe me, but I'm just saying like that. I
know, but Cha, you get what I mean, right? You know how we sing the blah blah black shit to sleep, right? Yeah.
Sleeping nursery rhyme. So Zero Fighter is actually the plane. Kamikaze, you know what is kamikaze? That means the plane will just chop in and dive in and kill himself and commit suicide. Stupid my man. Okay, Harley, let's finish this one.
All right. For this, the organizational direction is being used was GSA, a global strategic alliance, which creates new horizons. In fact, by this creates new products and eases the problem worldwide of excess productivity and productivity capacity, and becomes the essential part of every organizational structure, while bringing in different national origins.
Yeah, you see, this month we talk about leaders and missions. Next month we talk about resolution and strategies. It all kind of tied up together for your 2024. Please stay tuned and see what you want to have for your resolutions in next year. Leadership approaches and style, great man theory. Can you?
All right. This theory indicates about the leadership that the great leader is born, not made. This kind of theory represents the heroic personality who got the qualities of leadership when they were born. Great man theories assumes that leadership is integral. Full stop. I think that's when we want. This theory often represent great leader as heroic, fabulous, and destined to rise to leadership when needed. The term great man was used because at that time leadership was thought primarily as a male quality, especially in terms of military leadership. Sorry.
Very true. You see, so you see, the great leader is born and not made. So you also hardly can find an essay mentioning that leaders are born, not made. I always still think if leaders are not born, then how the hell can you make a leader? You must have someone to be there, then to be a leader. But of course, you can say can be Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah, lah, can be Tom, Dick, and Harry. That means that person must be born first, then can make a leader. That's my theory. Conclusion, Ha-Ling, Tian Yu.
All right. Conclusion. Leadership is about the influencing and motivating people these days, and leaders are not born, and leaders can be developing through organizations. Oh my. Wait, let me. Organization structures and development training as well. Among the two leadership styles discussed, there are some that have better fit in different organizational.
Yes.
Models in the that's a lot. In the non-profit sector, using a servant leadership style will be the effective the majority of the time. Yet the other two models can be used for specific purposes. The leadership styles are noted in organizations. Noted in all organizations. However, there's a primary style shared in the organizational culture. There are many other styles not examined in this analysis, which opens the opportunity for further research in this area. Further research can be conducted using other leadership models and other industries. Supplementary research can also be done within each industry, subdividing it further. I already lost it. Wait, what?
Okay, let me read a few one for you, then you continue. The decision of which style to use in each industry will depends on the leader following a task. Yeah, followers and tasks. True. If I were to ask you to choose certain group of people in your class to join you, of course you want to choose those people who have leadership skill, not the ones sit there a freeloader, heck care attitude, don't give a damn, or even always argue with you against you, right? So a leader should learn and practice those skills needed to be a successful leader. Okay, continue. In conclusion.
Right. In conclusion, individual leaders who have the skill and qualities necessary to succeed are better equipped to execute the styles of leadership discussed. To become a successful leader, one should utilize the best suiting style to everyone in every situation. The style of leadership used varies by organization and leader. While organizations may have a primary style of leadership, this is not the inclusive selection of style. The leadership technique and characteristic of the leader varies as the various experiences change. The leader must know to adapt and adjust their leadership style accordingly to the current event of the organization. As the organization evolves through its growth, it calls for the use of different leadership style.
You see, that remind me, Tian Yu, remember last year or the year before, you told me there are two schools merged together, right?
Yeah.
Your school two merged together, and then your principal also changed, right?
Yeah.
So this is something like that, no? So did you have the chance to see two principal, the previous principal and the existing principal now?
Yep.
So how do you find?
Not together, but then obviously separately.
Yeah. So this is live recording. I don't want to say. So how do you find the two principal?
Honestly, I like my own one more, cause like in terms of talking, he like, how do I say?
More motivating.
More exciting, cause my principal, right, if when he talks at the stage, right, all you do is just stand in front of PC and just talk normally. But then for my other principals, right, they were
in the PC or in the assembly?
No, like the hall, the main hall.
That
one. But then for my my old principal, he would just walk around like not having to look at what he say. He already like know what he has to say. He just walk around talking and then get it. Like, it's more motivating. I mean, no, more engaging.
So the previous principal is how old is he? Estimate.
He looks quite young, not gonna lie. Like maybe at mid 40.
Then the
40,
present
30.
one?
Present looks like a good solid 50, not gonna lie.
My age,
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe the one I thought the one older one, you no need to look at the script can talk because he's more experienced. So yeah, to become a principal in Singapore is not easy. You have to go for principalship course, exam, interview, and then go for a series of different school. Then finally he or she can become a principal to earn the amount of money that he needs to deserve. So yes, thank you. Now I like this one. Okay, if you are bonds, okay, that one that day we talk about it now. Okay, so Zach, which one? Han Ling and Tian Yu, did we go through this one?
No.
Han Ling, Tian Yu, Han Ling, which one do you think? You prefer
We
A
went
or
through
B?
this one. We went through this one before. It's always
Went
the
through
second
what?
one. Yeah, we went through this one before.
Okay, that's for Zach. Zach, which one will you choose?
I think B.
B, huh? I got one very cute. I prefer dog. So I want to be a dog. So what if you're a lion, but you're not as faithful as a dog? But you can be as faithful as a dog and fight as brave as a lion. So this was a poster pasted on the wall of my senior police officer. And I found that this is quite interesting. Not quite, very interesting. It's true. I like the B one, of course. What is a leadership vision statement? A leadership vision statement set the directions and goal for a team. It is a concise and inspirational statement of your purpose. A leadership vision statement should be achievable, relevant, and inspiring. In other words, a leadership vision statement should be clear and concise. So when you're writing your essay, do like this one here. Focusing on the why and not the how. That means the reason why you think this is an important vision statement and not how are you going to carry out first. Why is this reason? Why do you have these vision statements? Vision statement, it should be relevant to the missions of the teams of organizations and the current environments and inspire employees to work towards the common visions and missions. So Kang Yao, Tian Yu, Han Ling, and Zachary. Next year, you have about 6 to 7 workers. That is your subject: English, Maths, Science, Chinese, A-Maths, E-Maths, History, Geography, Social Study. These are all your employees. So how can a leadership vision statement is an excellent tool to make sure that you're able to communicate your visions to your employee? How are you going to talk to these 7 to 8 subjects that you have to make sure that you're going to score A1 or A2, at least not worse than B3? So all your targets are all B3 and above, not below B3. Yeah, it can help employees develop a shared understanding of the missions and goals of the business or organizations and energize them to work towards them. A good vision statement helps shape your missions. You see, write down a good vision statements. A good vision statements help you to shape your mission, your goals, and your directions. So this vision actually encompasses all these to make sure that you have a long-term objective. Okay. A good vision statements help you shape your missions, goals, and directions, and in fact also your values. Leaders with visions inspire employees to work towards these goals and objectives and motivates external stakeholders. Like, for example, if you do well for your 8th subject next year, for the 3 of you, in fact, you can't yell. Who is your stakeholder? Your families lah. They feel good for you. They feel happy. Your teachers lah. Your classmates, your schoolmates. I would take a bit of a discount. I don't think all your classmates or your schoolmates will be very happy for you. They might be envy and jealous. That's life. So let's be honest. To invest in the business or organization includes the elements that reflect the values, you see, and the cultures of your team, as well as your unique missions and goals. An excellent personal leadership visions like yourself statements can serve as a benchmark. So now you have to start thinking, how can I make all my subjects to score at least B3 and above for measuring success or failures? It clarifies what you want to achieve, allowing you to make strategic decisions. That's what we are talking about next month, and confidently creating a path of leadership developments in managers. So this today, we talk about bosses, managers, and leaders. Let's hear more about it. A leadership's vision statements can be used as a guide in strategic planning. True, that's what we are going to talk about next month as well. And you must make decision making. When you make this decision making is when you are in 2025 January, the third weeks when you receive your O-level result. You have to make a decision to go to JC or Poly. So all of you, the three of you, not Kang Yao, not yet, the three of you, you got 10 points. 10 points, 10 points to me is considered very, very good already. Whether you want to go JC or Poly, definitely nobody is going to choose IT. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm not saying the stupid clown is going to choose IT, even he got 10 points. Let's put it this way. So far have not seen that. You will be very surprised to score a 10 point to go IT. I'm seriously, I will be shocked. Okay, so far, I don't think so far in history there is someone like that. Unless you want to take out a course on nursing, but Poly also got nursing also, right? So whatever IT have, Poly have, of course, go to Poly first lah. A good vision statement helps frames. By the way, the Poly earn more better than IT. Yeah, a good vision statement helps frames and overall plans for the team, providing clarities about its missions, values, aims, and its aspirations, not inspiration, aspirations, to give you that I want to be a successful leader because Hanling inspired me and give me the motivation by telling you I aspire to be a great leader because thanks to Hanling and Zach, okay, it helps employees understand their role in achieving the team's missions and goals and identify personal growth opportunities. So you see, it gives this very important last statements that kind of achieving the team mission and goals is where you yourself must show a good role model. Right? This is very important. Okay, let's read this one. Zach, will you mind this whole paragraph, please?
The example is a set of leadership vision statements that focus on creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential. The statement emphasizes the importance of
Where are you reading? Sorry. This one.
Yeah, no. Never mind. I started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Our vision is to create a team where every individual has the opportunity to reach their full potential through innovative and inclusive leadership. As a team leader, my vision is to foster a culture of continuous improvement, where we embrace challenges, learn from failures, and celebrate our collective successes. The example is a set of sample leadership vision statement that focus on creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potentials. The statement emphasizes the importance of innovative and inclusive leadership, allowing individuals to reach their goals and reach their full potential. This type of leadership is characterized by a willingness to take risks, try new things, and think outside the box. A leader standing by such a statement displays a hunger for innovation and risk, which can lead the team to several new beginnings. We strive to be a leader in our industry, driving change and growth through commitment to excellence and a focus on customer satisfaction. I aspire to lead a team that embraces challenges as opportunities, believes in our collective potential, and never settles for mediocrity.
So we don't want to settle average only. So we don't want. We want to do big success, collective success. So Zachary, to make sure that your sales team, sailing club, can have collective successes is to really, I know your hands are tight, to be honest. You only got 4 months to turn over the sailing club to be a very successful one for SGI. But I think nevertheless, you still can do quite something for your club. After all, you have been there for coming 3 good years there. Went through a lot of ups and downs, won some accolades, your medals, and all your experiences can really tell a story. So during the open house for set 1, how are you going to entice them is to say, look, to be honest, the sailing clubs is a small group. It's how you make the difference. People are eyeing you. So to come into this club is not easy. You need a lot of hard work. But it gave me something. When I start to sail out in the ocean and see, I think you think like me like that, Zach. I'm free from any worries. I enjoy the sea, the breeze, the whole entire, like the whole place of mine. Nobody stopped me. And it's not easy to sail outside alone, right? And with this kind of choppy waters and the foreign waters at certain parts, even though you have been sailing at the same place, you never know what will happen underneath the water, touch wood, and the weather itself. And you see, I can tell people who love sea life like myself, I love sea life a lot. That's why I want to join the navies, because it's a world out there that's unknown and you are willing to take the challenges. You see, that is why the type C willingness to take the risks and try new things out there. You see, that's you. Okay, that is you. You see, you might be last 2 years, you're still very naive, childish, not ready to take out a mature role. But as time goes by, it might be something when you're sailing, you foresee, or can I use the word past tense, foresaw that, wow, this is the world that I would like to be. And this is where I've been spending a lot of time in my sailings, all the days, will come back home so tired, body aching, suntan, sunburn, or get scolded by the coach, all these come in. But is it worthwhile? Zachary, ask yourself. Yes. Excellence and focus of customer. You see, I can use this whole bloody few paragraphs to talk about your life. So the same thing, when you're writing a creative writing essay, embrace yourself like a story. Put it inside there. You see, it's how it works. Okay, well done, Zach. Okay, I'm not going to read more on this one. This is just a last part add on to it, but I would like to talk about this one here. Leadership vision statements. Okay, what? Okay, so I would like to talk about this one here. So, guys, can I get a few minutes to discuss? Okay, guys, look at the screen here. The difference, a boss, a leader, and a manager. I start first. A boss is to boss people around, to point finger. Hey, hello, do this. I pay you bloody work. Don't shout. A manager stands for what? Look here. Look at the word manager. Look at the word manager. Ready? Manage all nonsense and get everything running. Okay? A manager is employed by a boss. A leader also can be employed by a boss. A leader can be a boss. A leader can be a manager. But a leader is lead everyone and don't expect return. A leader is the one to show how it works by setting an example himself. Whereas a boss is to boss around and get someone to work. That's why my explanation. So I come back to you in 2 minutes. Think of what you want to write here. Okay? As a difference between these three. Yeah. Oh, that's fast. Thank you. Okay, Zach give answer. Boss assign project. Okay, let's see how true it is. Hey, too big right the hand. Don't want this. I want Thai New Roman. Here's my Thai New Roman. That's a good one. Okay. Let's hear from a boss is. This is a boss, right? Hanley. The leader one and the manager haven't come out.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, thanks. Just to confirm lah. Just to make sure I didn't get it wrong. Okay. So I make it not so big so everyone can see 16 as too big already. So 11. Okay, that's good. Just save it there first. Okay. Come back to you. Okay. What do we have here? We got a manager here. What do I have here? Kang Yao, sorry, you're not here, so no chance.
Now, man, we're getting ready to hit. How are they getting past this scope and this top out there clear? And
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, you.他讲什么？汉林，
What?
我听你在你的背后面有人在讲话，
Yeah. Sorry about that.
不用紧，他在讲什么？我要听你，很 Q 嘞。
No. It's just them talking about stuff. It's fine.
啊啊啊啊！
Nothing much.
Hello, Mr. Tian Yu. I need to go off. I got a meeting. So can I have coffee?
Shit, wait.
Where
I
is
want to try it
your...
right now. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
No. Where is your two? Hurry up.
Manager.
Okay. Last one.
Wait, yep. Give me like 2 seconds.
Hey, Hanling. Hey, Hanling. I like your behind your wall and your cupboard. Maybe you can paste something at the wall or the cupboard. Like some motivations, like Napoleon's. You
Yeah,
know,
there's
that
one. You want to see? I can bring it out closer for
No,
you.
it's okay. It's okay. You can take a picture next time, no worry. And then your bed on top, maybe paste a nice motivation things. Yeah. Seriously. Then every day you wake up, like you want to have 7A1, that kind of things. Every day wake up, it's not unrealistic. It can be possible. Okay, honey, let's go. We call it a day. Bosses. How you define your bosses?
A boss is someone who is in charge of a place due to qualification and is tasked with more responsibilities, and usually have more experience dealing with similar matters to guide his subordinates.
Due to qualifications and skills. I would say qualification and skills, and maybe he himself is a boss who have good knowledge of certain products. Leader, please.
Sorry.
Yeah,
The
leader.
leader is a person who is capable to take on the role of brains and brawn of the team, providing the team with their valuable experience and qualified knowledge to guide the team to success in any scenario while playing a more direct role in the team's progression. For example, the manager and the boss team.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
A manager is someone who is usually appointed to oversee a certain area or project to allow their team to run their appropriate functions smoothly. This appointment is not based on capability at all times and is usually based on qualification or experience.
Yes, very true. But usually when a person have this, that means more or less he has that kind of calibers and abilities to do that. But may not be. After a while later, you realize that this manager is a lousy manager. Okay? It's just like same thing to a teacher. You might be going through the test, everything very good, but later on, we might be no good. So you see, Uncle remains the same. After teaching for so many years, I still need to continue to improve myself. Zachary first. Zach, you say what? Manager is to assign project.
Yeah.
Then leader?
Assign how to finish the project.
And then the manager?
Assign who to like lead the project.
I like the one very straightforward. It's damn freaking true. Later, I'm going to have meeting with my boss. I will say, one of my students say, you are the boss. You assign project to me. I'm the manager. I will assign the project to someone to do it. Okay, thank you very much. Very funny. Tian Yu, your turn.
Okay, is that the first one is boss, right? Yeah.
Yes,
a person who is in charge of a worker group or organization. That is the Google definition of it. However, it is phrased in a harsh way. Rather than in charge, because it's like in charge sounds so like bossy.
Okay.
I mean, it's the name, but then like, okay.
Yes.
It can be changed to guide. Boss is someone who guides his or her team to handle tough situations. However, not everyone can be a boss.
True.
Continue.
Yeah.
Alright, leader. A person who leads, as stated in the name, his or her team to finish a task or project given to them. So in simpler term, it is the second in command of the team.
A person who leads, as stated in the name, has his or team to finish a task given to them. So depends lah. I won't say it's wrong, but I a bit not satisfied with that last part. It's the second.
Because you say you want to go first, that's why I shortened it. If not, I was gonna. Actually, no, I wasn't gonna write much about that. I was just gonna give an example of why I say it.
No, it's not second in command. It's the first in command. Leader must be the first in command, not the second in command. It must be the one and truly, only, sincerely. Okay, let's go for manager.
All right, manager, a person who is in charge of giving out a role for each person in the team.
Yeah, and he might be manage all nonsense and get everything running. That's what he is. Okay, thank you very much for this one here. So next month, we'll be doing different topics, and next month will be more hectic because next month is really preparing your warm-up engine for your starting in January already. So you must be really on your toe, and you must be really alert and more things to come, okay?